Oh, wind. We're live. Hey everyone, it's me again. It's Sharon coming to you live from my garden in the UK. A little bit chillier out here, but I did notice if I did it indoors, my cheeks are going a little bit red. So I thought I'd put my jumper on. I've actually got some clothes on that aren't CrossFit related for a change. So hopefully you can see and hear me. If you are hopping on, give me a thumbs up or a like or a hey. Let me know when you watch, where you're watching from, and I will. It's just the light's actually going, so I can just see. Hey Gary. Oh hey Mohammed. Thank you so much for joining in. Oh, brilliant. I'm getting a global audience. It's all going great. Okay, so today, as you probably all know by now, I am doing, hi Kay, thanks for hopping on. I am doing my 14-day challenge with Ray Higdon. Today is day 3, and I've just finished watching the video. He's told us to go live yet again. Hence, you know, the clue is in the title, 14-day challenge. So I'm going to be going live every day. It's just sometimes he gives us subjects, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he tells us, you know, exactly how to say it, what to do. So it's like an action step. So today I was able to pick a subject. So I thought I'd start very basic. And for those of you who are actually marketing a business online or would like to and haven't done yet, I thought I'd give you a few tips on how to do a Facebook Live, or a few tips to help you, even if you haven't done one before. Hi Marion, thanks for hopping on, I really appreciate it. Hope you're well. Okay, so I've got my notes here, so I will be glancing down, but that's one of the things I was actually going to say to you about in a moment. So I'm just going to go very basic. So here we go. Number 1, I know it sounds obvious, but prepare your content, okay? Think about the sort of audience that you'd like to actually market to, okay? The audience in the niche or business that you're actually in. What do you think they'll be struggling with? And just do your content around. Okay, Ray Higdon actually teaches us something called ILT, invest, learn, teach. So invest your time. You can invest at the time. So invest in something, learn something, read a book, watch a podcast, listen to something, Google something, find out something that you know that other people are struggling with, and just build your content around that. Okay, so like I'm doing today, I'm helping people out there who would like to do a live, who haven't yet done one, and like, oh, don't really know, what to do, what tips I need, where to start. Okay, so prepare your content and find a great space to do it in. It doesn't have to be your garden. Hi Sue, thanks for hopping on. Hi Chris. It doesn't have to be your garden, obviously. I'm actually in the UK here, so it's just getting a little bit chilly and the sun is going down. I'm a little bit later today, but the children have after school clubs. So anyway, that's by the by. I'm coming off subject now. So yes, so natural light is better. So that's why I came out. I think the sun is just, as you can probably see behind me here, just sort of behind the trees. So natural light is better. If you are indoors, do me a favor. Hi Joe, thanks for hopping on. When you do your live, make sure you have the natural light on your face, okay? Please don't do it behind you, because sometimes it gives like a weird silhouette and it's just not very your face. So if you do have natural light and you've got a window in the room that you've chosen to do it, then have the window behind the camera so the light is then coming onto your face. It just works better that way. Even this isn't brilliant, but because I'm outside, I can get away with it. Okay, it's quite nice with the sunshine behind me. So that's tip number 1, prepare your content and find a great space to do it in to obviously get yourself ready. Tip number 2, write down bullet points. I shall tell you why, because sometimes it's really easy to get carried away. I don't know if any of you are very talkative anyway. I'm not particularly talkative. I'm quite a shy person, hence the reason I'm doing this actual challenge. But if you just put bullet points down like I have in a notebook, I've actually got it just in front of me below the camera. It's so much easier to keep on point so you don't get carried away, because you can go on and people will get bored and maybe, you know, tune out or what have you. So just keep your bullet points and just talk about those, and then, you know, you've got some kind of sort of thing to stick to, so you're not going to go off on a tangent, although I still do that, as I'm doing now, waffling on a bit. So that was my tip number 2. Tip number 3, if you can, you don't need to spend a huge amount, but invest in a tripod. The reason I say that, it's very difficult to actually hold and do, you know, multiple things at once. And it's always a bit shaky, and that might put people off. So I've just got a 3-point tripod Wasn't very expensive. I think it was about £10, I think, on Amazon. But you can get a whole range of them. You can get, you know, fantastic ones that do this, that and the other. But mine's just a basic one that you can fit your phone to. If you can get one with a light on it as well, even better if you want to invest a little bit more in your business. So that's my tip number 3. Tip number 4, speak clearly and slower. I actually just, whilst I said that, I've realised I'm probably speaking too fast. When you're actually doing a video, you have to slow down a little bit. Not too much, but just so that people can easily understand you. Don't forget, you've probably got a global audience, so not everyone will speak the same language anyway. So if English is not their first language, you may need to just slow it down slightly. I was just going to say it stops you from saying but then I said it, so I've totally spoiled that one, haven't I? So anyway, usually it's better to just wait and have a gap rather than keep saying When I first started videos, which wasn't that long ago, I noticed how many I said, and it wasn't great. So I'm trying my best not to say it as often as I used to. That was tip number 4. Tip number 5, if you're anything like me and you do get nervous when you press that live button, you'll get a very dry throat. So I always have a glass of water handy because, you know, it can get a bit embarrassing if you're trying to speak and no words are coming out. So always have some kind of liquid, tea, coffee, water, whatever is your choice next to you. It does help. What have we got? Number 7. This might sound really silly or basic, but sometimes, hey, oh, thanks, Sue. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're getting some value from it. Might sound silly, but do check where your actual camera is on your phone. The reason I say that is I've got some great friends out there who've done their first lives, and I think that's absolutely amazing, but they've forgotten where the camera is and they're talking to, if I look over here, the top of my phone, can you see that I'm not actually giving you eye contact now? It's because they've forgotten where the camera is. The camera is here and a lot of people tend to or forget and they look up there, which mine phone, so mine's to the left, so I'm actually looking here and that is the camera. It might sound not very important, and yes, of course, I'm going to take my eyes off and glance down and glance to it's raining, to glance in different areas, but it's really good to have that eye contact with your audience. So find out where the camera is. If you're nervous, what I tend to do is instead of looking at the camera, look past the camera. So look past to like a tree or just something, whatever's behind you, or put some cuddly toys behind you and talk to them because it is a bit nerve-wracking to begin with. Can you see the rain? Probably get a rainbow in a minute. That would be great. Thanks, Sue. I appreciate it. Oh, David, I've got one. I love it because I never know who's hopping on. Sometimes at this time of the day I get like 3 people and sometimes I get like 20. So it's great to see you all. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Sue, everyone. Right, where are we? On number 8, I've basically said that. So invest, learn, teach. All you have to do is know a little bit about something that you can actually then share with others. Because, you know, if you had trouble with that, then your audience out there are having, you know, this to learn about it and then teach it to others. If it's worked for you, it's going to work for them as well. So that was actually my number, what are we, Sarah? Oh, hi, Sarah. Thanks for hopping on. That was my number 3. Is it day 3? Yeah, day 3. Day 3 today, so I have no idea what's in store for the rest of the 14 days, but I will always listen to Ray Higdon. He is a top coach and he knows his stuff. He's been doing daily videos for, I think it's something like 10 years, so he is a little bit crazy, but it's worked for him. So if you would like to do your very first live, you've never done it before, give it a go. Please let me know, because I'd love to either follow your journey, support you, or give you any more tips. Talking of more tips, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more tips for you. So if you would like some more and you feel like you've had some value from this video today, please reach out to me, drop me a private message, say hi. I'd love your support. It's not easy to do this. I'm doing this because I need to grow. I need to get out of my comfort zone and I need to become a better person. Hopefully I'm doing that day by day. So again, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you watching from all over the world. It's one of those things that's a little bit scary when you press it, but it's certainly worth doing. All right, that was my day 3 and I will catch you again hopefully tomorrow for day 4, and I'll do my best to be outside. All right, bye for now, guys. See you soon.